When I got Lyme disease, the first thing I wondered is, what should I eat? See, I knew the power of food when it comes to healing the body from the inside out, and how we can use food really to take back control of our health and become the healthiest version of ourselves. Eventually, this actually even led me to becoming a certified nutritionist so that I could help other people with their nutrition and eating the right foods as well. So when it comes to Lyme disease, what are the foods that we want to eat more of? In a previous video, I discussed foods that we want to avoid and things that we want to stop consuming, like alcohol, sugar, and caffeine, for example. But in this video, I want to discuss how we should be eating and what we should be looking for to eat on a day-to-day basis. And I've learned more and more about this as the time goes on, and as I read more books, look into more studies, get more data, and look at more science. I change my mind about things sometimes, but the latest and greatest on what we should be eating for Lyme disease is as follows. First, we should aim to have a high amount of healthy fats that reduce inflammation in the body and allow us to have that extremely low inflammation so that our body can actually fight back and heal. I mean, most of the symptoms of Lyme disease are from an immune system that's reacting in a strange way and from inflammation itself. And when we fight back that inflammation, when we reduce that inflammation, we're gonna have a much easier time with healing from Lyme disease. So the first thing that can do that is healthy fats. Things like nuts, seeds, avocados, olives, olive oil, coconuts, coconut oil. These things really help with lowering the amount of inflammation in the body. That's why while I was healing, I used a lot of these healthy fats in my diet. I would eat a lot of salads that consisted of a lot of avocado and olive oil and olives. And I really tried to utilize fats in my diet in order to heal the body. Not only does it help with inflammation, but it also helps with the cells. The cells really like fat, and it allows them to rebuild and to store energy. Now, it may not be the best fit for everybody to eat this high of a fat of a diet. It depends on your specific genetic makeup and your needs and wants and different macronutrients that your body needs. But when you're healing, more often than not, you'll find that a high fat diet helps with inflammation and helps the cells regain their power and their control. The second thing that we really want to eat more of is cruciferous vegetables. Now, cruciferous vegetables include broccoli, bok choy, cabbage, and Brussels sprouts, just to name a few. I'll list a whole bunch more here on the page. And these are the vegetables that you really want to focus on eating every single day because they really help your cells, they help reduce inflammation, and they help rebuild the cells. There's a lot of cellular damage when we're dealing with Lyme disease. The endothelial cells can get penetrated by Lyme microbes, and these endothelial cells can get damaged and they need to be repaired. So we use things like herbs in order to repair our endothelial cells, but it also helps to improve the endothelial function by increasing the amount of fat and the amount of cruciferous vegetables that we eat. So those are the two things that I really focus on getting more of in my clients' diet when they come to me with Lyme disease. And the third thing that I tell them about is trying to live an alkaline diet. So rather than having a diet that's extremely high in acid and things that are acid forming in the body, we want to focus on things that are more basic and alkaline in the body, because Lyme microbes thrive in an acidic environment and they die in an alkaline environment a lot easier. The body's able to fight back a lot better when the environment is alkaline. One thing you can do in order to increase the alkalinity in your body is to drink lemon water first thing in the morning. This is surprisingly not acidic, even though lemons are acidic. When you drink lemon water, the effect it has on the body is an alkaline effect. And so drinking some lemon water early in the morning is a way to wake up and get on the alkaline side of things before it gets deeper into the day and you start eating foods that lead more towards acidity, such as coffee and beans and some of the other stuff listed here. So those are some of the basic principles that we focus on when healing from Lyme disease and the diet that we want to choose. And there's more to this. We oftentimes want to add in some probiotic foods, and We really want to make sure we're getting all of our micronutrients in a given day and make sure we have a balanced macronutrient profile that works best for our lifestyle. That's fats, proteins, and carbs, and where we should allocate each of them. But all of those things are very individual. And so it's very difficult to talk about how you can specifically do that in your life without knowing you, meeting you, and talking to you about your nutrition plan. And so those 3 tips that I just gave you are a great jumping off point, a great starting point to start getting your nutrition in order. And again, they are: eat an alkaline diet that's free of acidic forming foods, at least for the time being while you're healing from Lyme disease, and try to get off on that alkaline foot every morning by drinking a glass of lemon water. A great way to do that is to use that glass of lemon water to take your herbs in the morning. And if you need herbs for healing from Lyme disease, go to LymeWars.com. We've got the best herbs on the planet that are just shipped right to your doors. For people that are super utilitarian, they just want the herbs that work shipped to them every single month. Go to LymeWars.com if you're interested in that, so check it out. The next thing is high fats that can help reduce inflammation. And the third thing is cruciferous vegetables. And all of this together will help to restore and protect your cells. It will help to decrease inflammation, and it will help to increase the immune system. Now, a normal day of eating that I could talk about with you, when I was healing from Lyme disease, I would wake up, I would have my lemon water, I would have my herbs, and then at lunch, I would have a nice big salad, right? A salad made of kale or arugula or a cruciferous vegetable. But I would have avocado and olives and olive oil on that salad. And then at night, I would have a nice stir fry where it's vegetables like broccoli or Brussels sprouts mixed in with a lot of other vegetables just to increase a micronutrient profile, maybe some tomatoes, some bell peppers, some onions, some garlic. And we get all of that together in a nice stir fry, and then probably drizzle some olive oil on top to bring in those high fats again, and maybe even avocado. See, one trick that I like with avocado is I use half the avocado for one meal and the other half of the avocado for another meal, so that I get avocado on all my meals. I get that fat spread out throughout the day, and it helps with my macronutrients. So hopefully this video helps you start out on the right foot with fighting against Lyme disease using your diet and nutrition. And if that's the case, I want you to leave a comment below, hit the like and the subscribe button so YouTube knows that we're making quality videos for people with Lyme disease so that more people can see our videos and get the help that they truly need. And here's something to talk about. If you've ever talked to a doctor about nutrition, you realize quickly they have no idea what they're talking about. That's because in all of the hours of training that doctors do, they commit probably 1 of those hours to nutrition. They just don't train doctors on nutrition. So it's not their fault. It's just that colleges and the medical institution does not train doctors on how to treat people using nutrition or how to even use nutrition in their lives and in their patients' lives. And so that's my job, is to come in, bring in the nutrition, the herbs, the healthy, conscious living, so that you can take back control of your body and feel like more of yourself again. So if you want more people to get access to that information so that they can start to fight back against Lyme, so they can take back their body, it's awesome if you just click that like button so that YouTube knows we're doing what we can to help as many people as possible. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.